Hello Redditors of the internet, Noble Xenon here, and welcome back to another Reddit video, and today we will be looking at r/ChoosingBeggars part 20. Let's get started. This first one's titled offers $150, then suddenly says $100 cause he has to put gas. I'll see you today. Haha, yeah right. I would like to buy it for $150. Can you meet up tomorrow? Sorry bud, had to put gas, but I got $100. I'll see you today. This next one's titled, The Lord Said We Don't Need a Self-Fund. So y'all have been praying, God's been moving, and we have decided it is time to release our big news. We're moving to Pennsylvania. I got accepted into an amazing ministry school, and we are so excited to see what the Lord has for us in this new city. We will be moving at the end of August, and we're told by the Lord we aren't going to entirely self-fund. He wants to bless those who bless us. If he's laying on your heart to financially support us, please reach out via personal message, DM or PM, texting, messenger, etc. And thank you to all those continuing to prayerfully support. We are so blessed by our friendships here. You will forever be our HOME. Ah yes, using God to justify your begging. This next one's a choosing beggar who's trying to buy a fairly new Steinway piano from my mom for just $5,000. Do you still have the piano available? Yes, I'm taking 20 grand for it. Is 5,000 okay? My daughter wants to learn piano and this would mean so much to her. This is a Steinway & Sons model K52 that's only 10 years old and in brand new condition. Retail price is over 35 grand. You should buy a cheaper brand like Yamaha if your daughter's just starting to learn piano. But this is my daughter's dream, please. I am a single mother, I can't afford it. I'm sorry, but I can't sell you such an expensive item for a quarter of the price. You can find $100 to $200 pianos or keyboards online if your child really wants to learn. I will report you to Craigslist, you're a selfish bee. Screw you. Yeah, Karen, I'm sure Craigslist is gonna respond. This next one needs someone to listen and shut up. Bring your own coffee. I am frustrated. I need to talk with a neighbor who can listen. Listen means no advice needed. Bring your own coffee. So you're looking for someone to vent to without their input or advice? Bless your little heart and good luck with that. It's called a therapist. Shut up and listen and bring my own coffee? Yep. And No Yart replies, I understand this person though. Sometimes you just want to open the vent and have someone listen, without input. Still, Facebook post asking, yikes. And Von Adler replies, yeah, this would be okay if the OP actually provided it on the regular to others. I doubt it though, considering the tone. I'm a bit down under and could use a listening ear for sympathy rather than advice. I'll provide coffee and you know I have and will do the same for you, would have been better. And then the OP replies, oh no, she later replied she wanted 50 minutes once a week without an emotional connection. There is no reciprocating here. So basically, a therapy session without paying. This next one's titled, why are you donating expensive branded items to my charity, you a-holes? People who donate off-brand crap they wouldn't buy for themselves. I'm in charge of the school Adopt a Family this year, where we adopt families from our school that have been identified by teachers and the school counselor. I go to check the status of the donations this morning, and the majority of the items are brands I've never even heard of. These families aren't asking for high-dollar items. Is it crazy for me to expect an Adidas soccer ball, Spalding basketball, a Black & Decker iron? Or, people could just give what they can afford. This next one's titled, can't pay me for utilities, but you can afford cable? Hey, I'm gonna go to Xfinity tomorrow and get service. They have a thing where I can pay $15 to get the equated self-install. Can you set it up for me since you know how everything goes? Given the fact that you can't even seem to pay me for your utility usage, and yet you can somehow afford cable, I have no reason to want to help you. I actually have a check for you here. I can't use PayPal because my account was hacked and someone stole over $200 out of my account. PayPal's in the process of refunding me the money. That's okay, Jacob can help me. This next one literally says in a description, 2 10-gram bars. Yikes. This choosing beggar gives this product 1 star. Customer service? Bought these as a start to my keto regime. Bought this 6-bar set thinking they were 6 full-size chocolate bars, even the full-size aren't so big, but received 4 full-size bars and 2 tiny little bars. Technically there were 6 bars, but seriously? The chocolate tasted pretty good, but I was so disappointed by the apparent deception in the marketing of these treats. Then I decided to write to the company to complain and express my disappointment in what I received. To be transparent, I purchased these on my phone and did not do a deep dive into the photos and description. It listed the 6 flavors of the bars, so naturally, I thought the bars were all adult size. The response I got was even more disappointing. I was offered a refund if I sent the order back and was berated for not reading the fine print and not scrutinizing the photos. It got worse from there when I sent my rebuke of her response requesting a small future goodwill credit to offer a different set that actually had all full-size bars. I was then told that she was reviewing my complaint to figure out how to handle customers like you. Outrageous. Then got a final response reiterating that it was indeed my fault for not doing the intensive investigative work necessary to accurately order these extremely expensive snacks, and again was offered a refund if I wanted to return them. Too bad they're actually pretty tasty. Evidently at Choco Perfection, the customer is never right. And before you go off for saying a-hole design, people in the comments are saying it's pretty clear that there were only 5 full-size bars. Also, reading a description for the details is not a frickin' FBI investigation. It's right there. This next one's titled Call Comcast Back, bruh. Please, this is my parents' house. I'm trying to fix it for them. Well, then let them know. $39.99 an hour, which is my reduced rate for friends. I usually charge $69.99 an hour for residential and $89.99 an hour for business. LOL. What? You're cray, dude. No thanks. I'll find someone who wants to help someone instead of looking at them like dollar signs. I mean, that is my profession. I survive by doing technical support for people. Why would I give away my services for free? For this next one, Miss Fame is calling out Justin Bieber to @JustinBieber team. If you want to involve LGBTQIA+ artists in a JB music video, I suggest respectable compensation rate for their, mine, time, and talent. $500 wouldn't cover a flight from New York to LA, and not offering to pay for hair and styling means you expect that to all be included. We deserve to build our lives from our artistry, as Justin has accumulated net worth of $265 million. It's the least you could do. I can't pay my rent off the honor or experience. Respectfully declining the offer. $265 million net worth and you still don't want to pay people. What the hell? This next one's titled, Please Run My Entire Life and Also Pay Rent, Unless You Sleep With Me. Single girlfriend and housemate assistant needed ASAP. I am a 37-year-old single guy that lives in San Marcos in a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house on a beautiful mountainside. I need a companion, a woman's help around the house, and an intimate partner. Detailed cleaning, bookkeeping, organizing, hanging out, shopping, etc. Stay overnight. I would like to charge some rent, or if we are intimate, no rent. Please have a car, no small children, and don't do drugs for consideration. Serious ad. Yes, because I'm sure being creepy as hell is some serious business. This next one will trade you industry exposure for over 1,400 hours of free labor. STEM internship program, STEM-P. The Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics internship program offers candidates an opportunity to gain professional work experience within these specialized fields. This program is designed for students and recent graduates who want to further develop their skills and knowledge in professional working. Program details. Tailored training related to your skills and academic background. 12 to 24 weeks full-time non-paid training positions. Access to over 7,000 companies Australia-wide. Start every Monday pending lead time. 408 temporary visa sponsorship pending eligibility. Flexibility with location is required. Academic credit available if required. And fields, STEM fields. And not only are they choosing beggars, it's also suspiciously vague. STEM fields? There's just so many different types of jobs that could be. This next one is titled, Free Computers Not Good Enough. So, 2 years ago now, I suppose this story happened and I thought I'd share it. I don't like shaming people, but I've thought about it and I'm just gonna do it. So, my wife was browsing Facebook and came across a post from a young woman who had taken in her siblings after her mom died in a car accident. The kids lost all their stuff as the daughter couldn't afford to pay movers to move all their stuff down from the state to the town I live in where she's going to college. She puts a post out asking for any assistance. She need clothes, food, a computer for the kids to do schoolwork on, etc. I go, cool, I can handle the computer. I've got a shed filled with computers and computer parts. I collect them like someone might collect coins. I contact her and tell her I can set up a desktop for the kids if she has the room for it, and we'll even play some games as the kids are all between 8 and 15. I figured I'm sure some play video games. So again, this is 2017. The machine I put together is thus: a Core i5 2500K, Z77 motherboard, GTX 660 Ti, 8 gigs of RAM, 256GB SSD, 1TB hard drive, Windows 10 Home, 22-inch 1080p monitor, I assume because 1050p doesn't really exist, mouse, keyboard, and speakers. She comes over to collect the computer. It's set up in my computer room so I can install anything else she might need or show her how it works. She asks how old it is, and I tell her the parts are out 5 or 6 years old, but it's a solid computer and can still handle everything she asks for and play some games. She then complains that she needs something new for them, and notices my gaming tower with its RGB lights, and says she needs that one. It's nicer and her poor siblings lost everything. The least I could do is give them a nice computer instead of my old trash. I try to explain that this is by far nicer than other offers. The other two were older. One was a Dell Core 2 Duo, and the other an old compact laptop with a Turion 64. And try to explain that this is very nice for them, but no, I won't give them my gaming tower. She stormed off without taking it, saying she'd rather not disappoint them with garbage, but she's sure to tell them me and my wife are liars and never wanted to help them. She tried shaming me and my wife in the Facebook group she asked for help in, and she was promptly removed. I guess sometimes you just can't help someone out. But the RGB, it's just so shiny. This next one's titled, Am I Making Sense? My school's looking for a photographer for a Christmas party, but thing is, you're gonna pay us. You'll pay us to photograph people. Then you can use our party as a market or something. Am I making sense? LMAO, you are not making sense at all. Damn, not even the free labor is enough. Now they're expecting the photographer to pay them for the privilege of taking photos in this fine establishment. This next one is looking for an artist. Do you enjoy video games, drawing and illustrating, being part of a team, doing stuff for no monetary compensation? We are working on a 2D Metroidvania and are in need of an artist or two to help create concept arts, sprites, backgrounds, and anything else that may need illustrating. Requirements: can draw at an intermediate and skilled level, familiar with creating digital art, specifically sprite art, capable of drawing characters, objects, and backgrounds, and understanding of group chats and file sharing. Damn. It has been my lifelong dream to do stuff for no monetary compensation. Count me in. This next one's titled, No, It's Red. Would you trade it for a riding mower? You can pick it up in League City. Hello, if I understand correctly, you would like to trade a riding mower for a $19,000 car, and we will have to come pick up the mower? Yes. Is it made of gold? No, it's red. Guys, finding a husband is so hard. 1, you find a handsome one, the brain is empty. 2, you find a brilliant one, he looks too serious. 3, you find a rich one, he's disrespectful. 4, you find a hardworking one, he never has time for you. 5, you find a serious one, his ex keeps calling. 6, you find a humble one, he's broke. 7. You find a responsible one, he is not romantic. 8. You find an educated one, he feels he's always right. 9. You find an illiterate one, he always gets angry whenever you correct them. 10. You find a smart one, he lies every time. 11. You find Noble Xenon, and he tells you belong on r/NiceGirls. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Seth Southwell, Peter Dankledge, and Bionic. You can join in the link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.